You're watching CCTV News. Stay with us, still to come. Standing firm, the Irish Prime Minister survives a crucial debate on the country's economy as an EU bailout plan is approved. And zero standards as we look at how carbon capture technology may be the buzzwords at a UN climate convention next week. Well, carbon capture and storage may become the new buzzwords at the next round of climate talks next week in Cancun, Mexico. And this technology is believed to be one of the keys to averting global warming. Our reporter Lorea examines how policymakers and regional development banks are helping the technology get started.
China relies heavily on coal to sustain the world's second largest economy. But to support global efforts against climate change, the country has pledged to slash the carbon intensity of its gross domestic product by 40 to 45% from 2005 levels by 2020. Carbon capture technology is believed to be one of the keys.
Ahead of the Cancun meeting, we are pleased to see that carbon capture and storage may help us achieve near-zero carbon emissions. Relevant research have shown that CCS technology can form a feasible toolbox with our emission reduction technologies.
But there's no globally accepted standard for the carbon capture industry, and the government has yet to come up with incentives. Both factors are making carbon capture an expensive business, some $70 a ton. So carbon capture pioneers need funding to help them get off the ground.
For that purpose, ADB has set up a CCS dedicated fund of 21.5 million Australian dollar, which is supporting what we call as pre-investment activities.
The 12-day United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change will take place next week in Cancun, Mexico. Hopefully, we'll pick up where last year's meeting at Copenhagen left off, a global community seeking the fairest way to deal with a warming world. And that's also where technologies such as carbon capture and storage may come in handy and provide a viable solution for world leaders. Lorea, CCTV, Beijing.
So what exactly does the term carbon capture mean? Well, for a better understanding of the technology and what it can do in real life, CCTV went to a coal power plant that has what it takes to capture carbon dioxide.
I am at one of Huainan's coal-based power plant. Here, the engineers are adding fists to their drinks, such as this can of Coke. But how exactly are they doing it? Well, let's go and find out. Coke burning at this power plant generates a lot of carbon dioxide, the magic substance to make Coke fizz. But the fumes coming out of the towers contain too many impurities to be used in beverage production. Zhang Lin, the gas purification specialist at the carbon capture facility, tells me the secret of turning coal into Coke.
An ammonia-based dissolvent absorbs the carbon dioxide in one tower under low temperature conditions, and then the dissolvent is heated in another tower to release the carbon dioxide. The process is a reversible reaction, so the dissolvent can be reused.
The purified carbon dioxide must be compressed and liquefied through a sophisticated refining system, making it easier to load into transport trucks. In order to turn carbon dioxide into liquid, you need extremely low temperatures, some -30 degrees Celsius, and that's why you can see frost forming outside these pipes. The liquefied gas is stored in this giant canister, and trucks from coke factories come once every few days for the pickup.
The purity of the gas reaches nearly 99% and is in line with even the most rigorous food standards.
However, the high cost of this delicious technology is limiting its mass application.
We invested 23 million yuan to build the facility. The capturing process consumes power and heat, and the dissolvent is quite expensive. But we're optimizing the system, and future facilities will be much more energy efficient and less costly.
For now, carbon capture remains an expensive business, but its mass application in the future may help bring down the cost. Lorea, CCTV, Beijing.
Well, that wraps up this edition of CCTV News. Thanks for watching. I'm Lorea, still writer in Beijing. See you soon.